Have you ever wondered or had a what if question you've asked yourself?
Maybe, like, what if there, like, wasn't a way that we, like, told time?
What if everybody always agreed with each other and believed the same things and always had the same ideas? Would we all get along a lot more easily, or would things become too monotonous and boring? And where would we draw inspiration and creativity from?
What if I had to take a bunch of pills every day? And how would that change me?
What if I hadn't been adopted?
What if I wasn't diagnosed with JRA?
What if a big moment in your life hadn't happened?
What if my father had never died?
What if I did not adopt my daughter?
JRA stands for juvenile rheumatoid arthritis, and it is a disease that can be located in joints. So when it's active in my body, which it is now, it causes like stiffness and pain and agitation and swelling sometimes. I would probably be a different person. Like my personality might be different. I might have tried out for more sports or something, because it just doesn't hold me back. It just makes life a little more strenuous and hard. Not hard, but frustrating.
When I was like 9 and I was diagnosed with a mental illness, when I was diagnosed with a panic disorder, I was wondering, I think about that sometimes, not like deeply, but I'm like, well, what if that hadn't happened? How would my life be different? Just going to school is challenging, or it has been a lot in the past. It's been better, but yeah, trying to get through a school day. Just lots of panicky thoughts, not feeling safe, not feeling comfortable, feeling like something bad's gonna happen all the time.
I think the way it affected me, at least most profoundly, would probably be that I probably wouldn't have, developed the kind of confidence I have now that it's been several years and, I think the darkest point at least for our whole family, was probably realizing that it could still be a positive influence, actually. Knowing that, my father had flaws, and definitely was a source of stress in my family for just arguing with my brothers and some substance abuse, actually. When I was in elementary school, he would actually, just because he thought it would be fun, he would come in and read to my class every year. He'd just email the teacher and be like, hey, can I come read to your class, like a Dr. Seuss book? And it'll be a good time, they're elementary kids. It'll just be like a day off from lessons. And he did that like every single year, and just completely unprompted, just to be involved with my schooling, which was really definitely a good memory.
So adopting my daughter meant that my world is so much more vibrant and rich. I also now have attachment to a culture and a country that I wouldn't normally have such a deep attachment to. I have someone that pushes me to be the best person I possibly can be. And I have someone that tests every ounce of my patience. We just really felt that our daughter was out there in the world. My husband and I, we didn't feel that being genetically related to our children was something that we had an overwhelming desire or need to. And so we just made a lot of decisions about how we wanted to form a family, and that was one of them. So when we first met our daughter, she was 3 months old, and we went to Guatemala to meet her, and she was living in a foster home, and so her foster mother came to meet us where we were, and she had about 27 little tiny ponytails all over her head that were gelled in this like really crazy spiky pattern, which we still are really unsure about. And so all we saw was like basically what looked like an alien coming through the parking lot of where they were meeting us. And I immediately was like, we have to get those off of her head. So yeah, it was amazing to meet her, and it was just like, that's our kid. There she is, born 6,000 miles away from us. She's just awesome, and we are grateful for her for being so brave and for being so amazing to trust us to raise her. And then every once in a while, maybe she doesn't have to roll her eyes at everything we say.
And one thing that you love most about her?